Well, 3 weeks from now, the 201st edition of the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Savannah will be about to step off, and the man leading the annual festivities this year has had plenty of experience with the season of St. Patrick here in the hostess city. I'm pleased to be joined by this year's Grand Marshal, James J. Burke III, just elected yesterday, and we were just talking about it. How many messages, phone calls, and all of that have you had over the last 24 hours or so?
Probably over 60, the last 24 hours. I sort of put the phone away, so that was what I needed to do.
I know that your history with this parade and with everything St. Patrick's in Savannah goes back a long way, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But what did it mean to you to hear your name called and know that you had been elected as Grand Marshal this year?
It was a wonderful, honor to hear my name, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. It was very special. I go way back with my family and my dad being a Grand Marshal and working through the process through the years, but it's been a lifetime, journey for me.
You've had experiences with this parade in many different facets. You mentioned your father as a Grand Marshal, and you were one of his aides then. How, looking back at that moment in 1992, which seems like so long ago, to kind of where you've come and being chairman and being an adjutant and all of that, your involvement in the parade has really kind of taken it to another level, I guess.
Right. Well, it's when my dad started, or when I was a child, my dad was the adjutant for 7 years, and the parade was probably half the size that it is today. His big deal was getting more bands in the parade, in which every adjutant, that's really brings the entertainment. But this right now is probably 275, 300 units. And he was adjutant for 7 years, and I was adjutant for 2 years, fortunate enough. And but he would always help me if I had any questions, and it's sort of been a family affair.
And we're looking at video because I know of Tybee Island. I know you were instrumental in taking this celebration out to the island too. Right.
It was. I knew Hilton had started a parade, and then I heard Richmond Hill was having a parade, and Tybee, I saw an opportunity to have a community-type parade, a small parade, and I was blessed that Savannah helped me as far as make it more, a legitimate parade. So the Grand Marshal from Savannah comes down there with his aides, and it's a 25% community, 25%, nonprofits, and then you got your families like Savannah does. So try to keep it around 80 units, and it's very, very small.
You mentioned family. We were looking at your father there. This is from 1992 as a Grand Marshal. I know he passed a few years ago, so he doesn't get to celebrate this moment with you. But how much over the years did y'all talk about this potential that one day you might get to do this too?
Well, we sort of had a plan to run for the 200th year, and and he had passed before, and so I decided to put it off. I just really wasn't ready, and and John, did a great job as a Grand Marshal last year, and I said I'm ready. I need to go ahead and honor my family and my father.
Now you got the busy schedule that kicks off with everything going on. What are you looking forward to the most with all of the events that happen over the next 3 weeks?
Probably the Celtic Cross is my most special mass and ceremony, followed by the Jasper Green in the parade itself. It's just a wonderful time to see all my friends and family and appreciate my Irish heritage, and that's really what it's all about.
Get some rest. I know it's going to be a busy 3 weeks with everything going on, but we thank you for stopping by here on Morning Break and look forward to chatting with you several times over the next 3 weeks.
Thank you.
Jay Burke, the 2025 Savannah St. Patrick's Day Grand Marshal. All right, we've got more still to come here.